Hey, you lovely souls. I'm so grateful to be here with you guys. You know, but before we get into the reading, the three pop pick a card, I want to give thanks to Goddess Oshun because she has been showing up in my life and teaching me the importance of rewarding myself for a job well done and to have faith in a love that my heart only dreams of. And she's helping me also see the beauty in ugliness so that I can help others see the beauty in ugliness. So I want to say thank you to Goddess Oshun. Thank you for showing up in my life. Let me get the 3-pound pick a card information, write things down. I'm getting more organized so that way you guys can go into the description box and click on the timestamps, things like that. Oh, yes. By the way, you guys, I support a organization, FPA, Foundation conducting child welfare participatory action research in the 5 boroughs for communities of color. I am overcoming being victimized by ACS. I'm currently working with them. They've sent so many death threats my way at this point. Literally, if you have been, victimized by ACS, CPS, even if you're not in New York City, put a fire under that ass. You're not going to keep targeting our children because we don't want to be parented by people who don't even know how to parent themselves. Come on now. So, I'm going to put this up here. And the 3-pound pick a card. You guys already saw the title, but I definitely needed to remember. What gifts are you being blessed with for overcoming people stealing your creative ideas? Now, if you're watching this 9 times out of 10, you're the empath who's realizing I'm super creative, I got it going on, things like that. I really feel I could have been at a different place artistically. I feel as if a lot of empaths have been deprived of having the necessary skills, in the early stages when their creativity was showing up full-fledged to be able to become their own bosses. I feel as if a lot of empaths, when, narcissistic individuals noticed, the artistic abilities, it was kind of like, well, we don't want the empath to know that they're talented, and with their talents, they can go places. So I feel like a lot of empaths were stunted in their growth when their creativity was taking place. I feel like, there was so much done to stunt the growth of the empath that now as empaths, we're getting back all that creative energy. We're getting back all that creative fuel that we gave up on when others could no longer steal our creative downloads from the ethers. You know what I'm saying? And it got to that place because the people who were like, I really want to steal this empath's creative ideas, but I don't know how to actually apply it. So I'm just going to try to get them to stop completely doing what they're doing. Well, they're understanding that just because they steal an idea, they don't know how to actually maintain it. And this is why you may have people from your past trying to interject back into your life because they're like, I had an idea and it's your idea. I stole it and I'm trying to make it work. But I need your help to make your idea work and not, let you know that I stole it. So that's why we have this 3-pound pick a card. What gifts are you being blessed with for overcoming people stealing your creative ideas? Let me get a pen as well, you guys. And then, I'll see you guys at your pals of choice. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And definitely support, FPA. Even if you have not been targeted by these individuals, if you do something they don't like and how they, if you do something, if they view it as it's an offense to them, if they view it as you're setting boundaries, they will attack you. And this is where you have to understand, you guys. protect the children by stating your experiences. Okay? Had more than enough death threats come my way at this point. I'm honestly, I'm a proud activist, and I'm going to do what I do, and I love tarot. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'll see you at your pile of piles of choice, okay? All right. Hey, beautiful pile one. So let's look into what gifts are you being blessed with for overcoming people stealing your creative ideas. We have the message, family is peace. No, peace is family and family is peace. You're being blessed with soul tribe family. And we have the Six of Swords. You're being blessed to be protected from the toxic individuals who stole your creative endeavors. Now, let's talk about how this is going to show up. With peace is family and family is peace. I feel as if you're, on that part of your spiritual journey where you're having to cut ties with narcissistic family members that you didn't want to acknowledge they were narcissistic, but you could have had a experience with someone who showed you what family is and what family isn't. You're probably more than likely being blessed with this courage to go after what it is that you truly desire. And you're going to be blessed with soul tribe family, because conflict is not family. Conflict is enemy. And let me write that. Anyone who causes you conflict is the enemy. We can have a child together, and if I'm purposely trying to inflict emotional distress on you, I am your enemy. If I'm your mother or your father or your grandmother or your brother or your sister or your cousin, beautiful pal one, and I am trying to inflict emotional distress on you, and then, even though I'm aware of how it is psychologically impacting you, I'm still doing it, I am the enemy. Conflict is enemy. Enemy is conflict. Peace is family. Family is peace. And so, beautiful pal one, you're being blessed with soul tribe family. And with the Six of Swords, you're going to be blessed with protection from whoever it is that stole your creative ideas. Because I'm feeling that, it could have been people that felt like family, or it could have been actual family, and they purposely stunted your growth so that you will not understand how fire your creativity is. They wanted you to think that, no one's going to care about your silly designs today. No one's going to care that you put hours into it. And you could have possibly have been starting and stopping projects, pal one. And I really feel like you're possibly going through some healing where you're realizing how come some of your projects haven't gotten off the ground. But the good thing about this is the projects that need to get off the ground will get off the ground. The projects that perhaps didn't get off the ground were lessons for you to understand why it is you keep stopping and starting your progress of success. And I feel as if, you're going to find a healthy, peaceful way to not take it personal for people who have stolen your creative ideas, and then they realized they couldn't do anything with it, so they felt like, we just want to keep pal one around. If this is the only way we're going to have stability in the house, we need to make sure that pal one stays here. And that meant, targeting your intuition. Connected to your intuition is your imagination, you guys. So it's like when people are, have possibly narcissistically abused you, pal one, you've probably been like, no, it's just probably I'm just confused, or I'm misreading it, things like that. No. Your feelings are valid, pal one. Your mental clarity that you have is valid, and you have people just trying to put you off. So where you're just, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. And connected to your creativity is your intuition. So how you overcome this beautiful journey you're about to embark on, beautiful pal one, I'm going to say is going to blow your mind. Okay? Congratulations for making it this far. A lot of people, when they're experiencing what you're experiencing, beautiful pal one, they basically become their own worst enemies and sabotage, and they sabotage themselves and others. But you, Pal One, you're like, you know what? I understand that there's a certain level of accountability I have to take with the awareness that I have. So I feel as if you've ended a karmic cycle energetically where you're going to keep sabotaging yourself, you know, to I feel like the self-sabotage came in. You know you're fired, you know you got it, and you might not go all the way as hard as you can go, because it's like the voices of others who didn't like what you can do and how you can do it keep saying, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong. I feel like you're finally getting to the point, Pal One, where you're like, you know what? I need to understand why it is someone is telling me I'm doing something wrong all the time. I'm going to do some inner work and discover it, because if I'm doing something wrong all the time, this would cause a conflict. I'm consistently being peaceful and there's conflict coming my way. And this type of confusion is really having me think I need to thoroughly investigate the situation more clearly, okay? You might be living with these people and preparing to like evacuate the situation, and I feel like you're working through it in such a mature manner that you're understanding what you're asking for requires patience. And so I feel as if this journey is going to really expose hidden depths of your creativity. You didn't even know were there. So without further ado, I hope that helped you, Pal One. I'm so grateful that I can be here for you. Love, peace, and joy to you all day, okay? And this wants to give you some love too. Hello, beautiful Pal 2. Thank you for being present. Let's discover what gifts are you being blessed with for overcoming people stealing your creative ideas. We have the Magician and humanity. Also with 7 plus 5, you have the magic of change. You're being blessed with the magic of change. Now, let's talk about manifestation. Manifestation is being in flow with change. Manifestation is understanding that if you say to the universe, I want this, I want that, the universe says, well, let me prepare you for it. And this is where you have to become in tune with, like, okay, in tune with all of the elements: earth, wind, fire, water. And when you are able to balance and master this, or you can stay balanced, that's why they have animes based off of, actual individuals like this, But a lot of, pussies in the past tried to kill these individuals who were, like animalistic in real life. So if you want to understand how anime is so popular, because people can relate to it, because people can develop these, anime abilities. They call it psychic abilities. However, because individuals who don't naturally possess this, and you're highly psychic if you're listening, let's Pal 2, they have tried to kill this kind of people, who can actually do anime things because they feel there's an unfair advantage. So I feel as if people intentionally targeted your intuition via your creativity by, if you said something, they would simply say, that doesn't make sense. Or they would call you crazy. Or if you did do something and they were like, I thought we told that individual that what they were doing is crazy, it was so well received, these people would basically go back and forth. If you didn't produce a piece of artwork or something where the public saw it, behind closed doors, they would say, you're crazy. But if the public saw it, they would say, I definitely helped my child with this project. So it's this type of sociopathic behavior is connected to schizophrenia. And schizophrenia, when it is not treated in a manner that can maintain it, because schizophrenia, Pal 2, can be used for good. But when people who are allowing their toxic emotions of anger, jealousy, and envy to erode away at the core of their heart, they can develop heart diseases. So, something you guys should know: gifts for you, a gift you're being blessed with for overcoming people who have stolen your creative ideas. They a karma reading. They have heart diseases. Okay, just so you guys are aware, they got heart diseases because with humanity, I feel on the back it says treat yourself with kindness. These people treated you so harshly, you know. You possibly have been in connections romantically and friendship wise where you have self-sabotaged yourself, or you've possibly met people who sabotage you as well. And this is connected to your creativity, connected to your intuition. You're highly psychic, and a bunch of envious, jealous people really wanted to basically take the humanity out of you so that you could act like them. Wild beasts with human skin who know how to dress and act nice and act a certain way in front of others. But behind closed doors, you know, they're causing tower moments after tower moments for anyone who threaten their sense of security in their own paranoia, in their own fear-based reality. So beautiful pile 2, a gift that you're being blessed with for overcoming people stealing your creative ideas is all of your imagination back so that you can create anything. And do not fear these people. Oh my gosh, pile 2 is highly psychic. They're fucking afraid of you because they know that what little bit of shit they put out, you're able to alchemize it. In a way, they will never see this shit coming. In fact, you're able to alchemize shit to the point that individuals, literally, these people who stole your creative ideas are going to be forced to reckon with the humanity within them that they did not want to basically connect with. So, let's just say anyone who tried to target your imagination and definitely targeted your psychic abilities is going to be seeing firsthand what you can do. It's kind of like, you know, I'm thinking the movie Carrie, where Carrie like lit shit on fire, but instead of Carrie being covered in blood and humiliated, you're like Pal 2, you're like the ones where it's like you're sitting there and you're letting people know, I know what the fuck I'm doing, and I know that you know what the fuck I'm doing. But instead of me acting like I don't know what I'm doing and I'm afraid I need to hide it, I'm gonna sit here and be okay with the fact that I know what I'm doing and it's fucking you up. And these people are gonna sit there like, okay, and realize, pal, too, when you're afraid to be okay with the truth, this is when these people attack you. But when you're like, look, this is the truth, it is what it is. Now, what is the solution to move forward? These, like, when this is your energy, people get, I'm not fucking with pal 2. So keep this energy that you only want to accept the truth. And so we're gonna, in fact, we're gonna do the sound bowl, you guys. And this is gonna be so that you are able to only accept the truth. Any lies will turn out to work in your favor, pal 2. Let's do it. My intention of sounding the sound bowl is that so pal 2 can only receive truth in every way possible at all times, and all lies are going to be converted into truth, peace, and justice. And all those who lie will be forced to admit the truth within 30 minutes of the lie being told. And it will be publicly known that the individual who lies is a liar. So motive B. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Beautiful souls of Pal 2, and have a beautiful day. All right, you beautiful, lovely souls of Pal 3. Thank you. So I have my mother's name on this card. I'm not afraid to say her name at this point. My mother likes clout. If you want the clout, Rita, take it. A. And then we also have the Eight of Wands, okay? So, what gifts are you being blessed with for overcoming people stealing your creative ideas? 4 plus 6. I feel like you're being blessed with stability in your home life for forgiving the person who abused you. On the back is, I understand you wanted to hide the abuse, your shame and guilt. 9 plus 12 is what I'm picking up. You have a surplus of spiritual abilities, and this person knew that what they did with 4 plus 6 on numerology, this person knew that they were causing you destabilize. Like, they knew they were destabling you. They knew they were harming your root chakra, and this person did it due to you having a surplus of spiritual abilities. Okay, I feel like the person who stole your creative ideas was into magic, but they didn't understand why magic even has its place in the world we live in, so they abused you. So this is, my mother. I said, I forgive Retha Keys and myself. I feel like you're going to be being so kind and gentle with yourself that anyone who has abused you in any way, Pal 3, is going to bow down and understand that, Pal 3, I can't just sit there and abuse Pal 3 ever. I feel like there's this energy with you. People know not to abuse you, Pal 3. With 8 of Wands, like your reputation, what gifts are you being blessed with for for overcoming people stealing your creative ideas? Your reputation is going to be the truth of your character, your pure heart of gold. This is your reputation, and it will never change. It will always be this way. And I feel as if people targeted your creativity because they wanted to create the narrative for you, because the narrative of their life was very disappointing, and they didn't like how you were constantly in flow with things. So I'm feeling someone abused you so that you would be disconnected from your creative surplus of psychic ability, so that you could protect yourself from them. They did not want to part from you. They wanted you to feel defenseless, hopeless, and weak. So they abused you however they abused you, Pal 3. And also, word is going to travel that this person is highly abusive. And people, it doesn't matter if they're dressed up in their best Sunday suits and dresses. People are going to be like, no, I'm good. You stay over there, sister. You stay over there, brother. But I'm really feeling like people targeted your creativity because they did not want you to protect yourself from their energy. I feel as if you dealt with a lot of energy vampires, beautiful Pal 3. And let me tell you, you dealt with so many that the average person who doesn't know what energy vampirism is will possibly have died with as much energy harvesting that took place with you. Okay, and the fact that you're still standing, these energy vampires, they don't know what to do. They're the ones who are now dying because they're realizing how much energy harvesting they did off of you is killing them, because that the return to sender. So let's just say you won't have to deal with these people in a way that you dealt with them before. Okay, have a good day, beautiful Pile 3.